was attracted to your potential.
Ooh, player. I thought he was a player. I thought he wasn't serious. The next relationship is gonna be the relationship. I was like, okay, if that's the guy, then I'm willing to risk everything, and I did, and it looked paid off.
Oh.
Just the 15 years.
15 years, baby.
Okay, perfect.
That marriage is from God, and when you commit to marriage, you commit to godly institution, which is bigger than me and you. And no man's got power to destroy what God put together. If you believe in God and you're married, let's believe God put it together.
We are celebrating 15 years now.
15 years. Wow. Beautiful.
So, how old were you? How old was I when you met? Like, I was 19?
I was
19. I was 19.
You were 19.
Yeah,
but
19.
I was 19.
No, you were 20.
I was 20. I had that pick 20. Now it's been 15 years.
Crazy. But you know what though? It's crazy because for me it's like it's almost like it's yesterday, right? For me, I didn't see I didn't see the time go by, to be honest. Everything that we've gone through.
But that's how it's supposed to be, though.
So what is it that you thought? Like, what was it about me that you thought? Did you think that we were gonna last this long? Like, did you think it was gonna be like a long-term thing, or did you have doubts, or?
I mean, at least I had a couple good reasons, a couple good foundations. I saw it, right? I saw.
Maybe at 19, at 20.
No, I saw potential. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You had a lot of potential when I saw you.
Potential for what?
I was attracted to your potential.
But then, okay, potential of what? Potential from what? Like
of being that that one person with me.
Okay, so what did I have? What was it that I had that you thought that I had potential?
Just the way you were actually interacting with your friends.
Mm-hmm.
I remember there was one of my friends,
Mm-hmm.
and he was friends with you too.
Mm-hmm. And we have a mutual friend, yeah. Oh, okay.
So that's nice. Found your friends.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow! Oh, that's beautiful.
Ooh.
This is good.
So this is supposed to kind of set the mood, set the aroma, so that when we taste the food, we can actually taste it. Apparently, that's what he said.
Yeah.
We can actually taste the spice because of the smell. Nice smell, right, Pim?
It smells nice. Yeah.
And it's like
I just like
the whole vibe thing.
Yeah.
Right?
I can't smell anything. I mean,
Nice. I was gonna say, so what was it like? Okay, so yeah, we had a mutual friend, and then what?
Yeah, so and then somehow that friend had to go to jail, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I saw how you were like
still being his friend,
basically,
still being different. Okay.
Yeah, so for me, it's like if you can do that, and I knew that didn't really care about you.
Stop saying that. Stop saying that. Maybe didn't understand the dynamic, right?
The guy was my friend.
Fine. Let's not go into details.
So
okay.
I knew the guy didn't want you.
Yeah. Of course, we were just friends.
Exactly. So for me,
the bottom line is, what you like the fact that I was like kind of a ride or die type thing,
right? So I'm like, don't go man. So that's how it went down. I saw a lot of potential.
Yeah, for me, I was like, I'm not ready. I think you're a player. I thought he was a player. I thought he wasn't serious.
Well, you can't give a player like a chance.
Well, that's the thing. You kind of like swayed me because I was like, for sure, I'm done. I want something serious. That's what I wanted. I was like, the next relationship is gonna be the relationship. So I was like, the way we watching you move, I wasn't sure if he was gonna be like, serious.
No, but I was serious, bro.
You did. After that, I found out you were kind of serious. You still had your edges and stuff, but I saw the potential as well.
Oh, you saw the potential?
Yeah, because like me and you would talk on the phone all the time, and like good listener. And I was like, okay, it makes me feel sweet, and And after that, when I started getting jealous, But I saw you with other girls. You were just friends, right? But I saw how the other girls. I was like, oh, where do I focus that boy?
Yeah, you can't. No, I mean, jealousy is not good, man.
Yeah, but I was like, okay, so I mean, I feel something, and then yeah. So after that, the rest is history. But we went through so many things.
Yeah, it was not all good though. I can tell you right now, it was not all flowers and roses and nothing like that, man.
I came in with a lot of ideologies, I guess, and you came in with a lot of cultures and ideology as well, and we had to figure out this, our dynamics.
I was loaded when I met you, man. I was loaded. I had a lot going on with me, man. You too, though, not only me. Don't look at me like that.
Man, I didn't have that much fun now because I was ready to let go of anything. I was like, okay, if that's the guy, then I'm willing to risk everything, and I did, and it paid off.
I got you in trouble so many times.
Yeah, but it was worth it.
With your parents.
It was worth it though. Same thing. Your parents didn't. Your parents wasn't, all that fond of me since, I guess they didn't picture that type of win for you. But hey, look at us now.
Right, and that's why a relationship's supposed to be. It's supposed to have problems around. You're supposed to go through a lot. That's why you get stronger when you go through problems. So
yeah,
it made us one.
Wait, this thing's gonna fall in. Right. At the end of the day, I think that we just stuck it out. Just stuck it out. We just always remember that it was us first.
Yeah,
like me and you.
Yeah, that's because we became one. Like when we're one, I don't think there's anyone that can separate us.
Yeah, but it's not like, yeah, exactly. But the thing is, though, you get this with time. Like I didn't realize that until later. Right?
Like a lot of people, they get married because of how they felt. Like they say, and this is a fact, but I'm going to tell you right now. A lot of people actually get married because they're trying to get back at their parents. Like you're so upset at your parents. You're like, you know what? I can't wait to get out of this place. I can't wait to get married so I can prove it to them that I can actually do it.
Yeah.
And you leave your house. You go get married. That's a bad motivation. Don't do that. That's a feeling. That's why you said a lot of people get married due to how they feel instead of how much they know about marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I think that's mine.
Oh, okay. All right.
Oh, okay. Nice.
Cheers. Because cheers to 15 years.
15 years, baby.
Yeah. So try it. Right?
Yeah, I'll try. That's really nice.
I wish that.
Is this fire?
As it was this way. I knew I wasn't gonna like it. Because I had the cilantro. I was like, I'm not. But it's okay.
No.
Right?
Nice.
Martini on the rocks. Okay, perfect. This is my drink.
That's good? Wow. Look at this. That's nice.
This is something.
I'm just saying, like, the bad reason that people get married.
Right.
And then they ended up with a lot of problems down the road.
Right.
They have a bad foundation.
Right.
And that good foundation is the feeling that I'm talking about. Some also get married because they're like afraid to be independent. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So by independent meaning that they don't want to be alone.
Right.
They don't want to have to do things on their own. Independent.
So you go ahead and go marry for that bad foundation, bad motivation, right?
I mean, why is that bad motivation? Not wanting to be alone.
Because marriage, you need a good foundation, right? To go get married, You actually need more than that. Those are like if you go ahead and get married due to how you feel or because if you're trying to get back to your parents, those myths, if you go ahead and get married due to those
Reasons?
reasons, you're heading towards a disaster already.
Makes sense.
Right?
Because no strong foundation, what's gonna happen?
Exactly. You need a complete foundation. You need to understand what marriage is first.
Right.
You know me by now. I'm all about knowledge.
Right.
I feel like knowledge builds everything. Our success will depend on the knowledge that we have about marriage.
So what is it that made us different then? What was it that allowed us to remain connected till now, still be as if it was yesterday? Because for me, it's like it's yesterday.
Yeah. I think we had a lot of problems in our relationship.
Right?
And then those problems made us stronger. You know, it turned it turned us into one. Right? We became one body with those problems. So I feel like those 15 years was necessary.
15 years, babe.
15 years.
That's not nothing. That's not nothing. When people get sent to 15 years, they think that their life is over because 15 years is a lot. But I feel like it's just yesterday. I feel like it's just like I just met you yesterday. I still love you the same. I feel like even more, even.
Yeah.
Right?
But that's how it's supposed to be, though. Like, we're supposed to get better with time. We're supposed to be wonderful, extraordinary with time. You know what I mean? It's not like real marriage. Talking about like godly marriage, it gets stronger with time because you fuse more. You become one. You become one with your partner.
Right.
With time, with pressure, with problems. You know what I mean? So we're actually doing what we're supposed to do.
Because
because a lot of people, time, conflict, problems, pressure. What do they do? They split up.
Yeah.
Right?
They don't withstand that. They don't withstand it. It doesn't cross. It just stops. They break there. When the key is to see how far you can go, like fight for it.
It's for life. Marriage is for life.
Yes.
We're in this for life. It's more than me and you. Right? I'm committed to marriage. I'm committed to you, but I'm committed to that institution of marriage. You know, I'm committed to that. You're committed to that as well.
Right.
Marriage. Because marriage is actually two imperfect people committing themselves to a perfect institution, which is marriage, right? By making perfect vows, right? From on perfect lips before a perfect God. All of this means that marriage is from God. And when you commit to marriage, you commit to godly institution. So it's a godly thing. I don't only commit to you, to your needs, but I also commit to marriage.
Right.
Which is bigger than me and you.
Yeah.
Right?
Of course.
You gotta understand that.
I think people don't realize that. People don't realize that it's actually work. Relationship when you commit, it's actually work that you have to show up every single day. Even when you don't want to show up.
Every single day.
Even if you don't want to show up, you show up because that's the thing where girls will say, oh well, you know, my man left me and then now he's better to another woman. Well, because you haven't stuck it out. Stuck it out until he becomes better. I mean, that's just me. Stuck it out until y'all become better because it's a commitment that you're making. It's easy to say, I'm going to give up. But who wants to try again? I mean, like, who wants to rebuild trust and rebuild love and rebuild commitment? Like, who wants to restart everything? Somebody wants to do that. If you're able to fix it within, do it. Don't need to, go look for another relationship or try to make it work with somebody else. Like, if you guys already have something built, like, let's say you have kids, let's say you have, a home together, why break all that just because you guys can't get along or because there's a certain foundation maybe you're not, showing up right now, but you just work on it, right? Or you just
In fact, no man's got power to destroy what God put together. Marriage, if you're married, Well, if you believe in God and you're married, best believe God put it together. So I know civil law or I know government or I know parents, I know family member can separate and break what God had put together. Best believe that for marriage is that important. It's bigger than me and you. It belongs to God, right? So if you're in it, work it out.
Yeah, and then it can only go good from there. Because, like, I think it's because, like, even in the Bible, when God gave Adam Eve of his rib, he said, I want you to go to do life alone. Right? Meaning that you're not supposed to do life alone. You're supposed to have somebody with you. That one person that you can be yourself with, that one person that's going to stick it out with you.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of finding the right one. And when you did find that one, you have to work. You have to make it work. You have to, like, do the work.
Yeah.
That's not true, but actually listen to what you're saying.
So what I'm trying to say here is essentially a companionship covenant, right? Relational structure through which a husband and a wife come together and they become one flesh. And together we rule over the earth. We have dominion over the earth. That's what marriage is, right? You and me come together, become one flesh, and we rule the world together. If you don't understand that, like, the whole point of marriage is for you and me to become one flesh. So you come with all your baggages, right? Your culture, like we said, you come with your culture, different history, different experiences, different memories, different habits. You come with all that. I come with that, my stuff too, right? And I gotta understand that the way you see the world is through those lenses.
Right.
Those your personal tragedies. I gotta understand all of that. But godly marriage, though, all this pressure, all this stuff makes us one.
Right.
It helps us, work together and become one.
Right.
So
what you're saying is that you feel that's what happened with us. Like, we became one.
We became one after 15 years. Yeah, it's a lifelong, but we're becoming one. When I say one, that means over time we're kind of having the same mentality now. Yeah, there's no more my perception, your perception. We see the world the same way now, but it takes time.
Right.
It takes time. It takes pressure. It takes conflict. It takes all that. But if you have a good foundation, right, of love, trust, all of that, we'll get there.
Yeah, and then I feel like it's like, as long as both of us also, like, really do commit, like, if both of you show up, even when you feel like the other person might not. It's like, it's almost like holding yourself accountable as well. Because sometimes you can get into your feelings and then you're like, I don't want to do this. No, because just hold yourself accountable, realizing, I'm upset. Most likely what I'm feeling right now is not really the real feelings. I'm just in my feelings at the moment, stuff like that. Like, you have to be, like, self-aware and also in the relationship, because everybody comes with baggage, everybody comes with things that they don't know that they have, and then you don't realize that you also contribute to a lot of issues that happen in a relationship. Yeah. And also contribute to a lot of good things that happen in a relationship. So you just have to be aware.
But I believe that a good relationship, a godly relationship, through problems, I get to understand you more. I get to become one through problems. Right, it's like we're a team. We're gonna go play, away. Like, we're gonna go play against the States, me and you. So the pressure we'll receive from those crowd,
right?
It's actually what makes us stronger.
True.
What makes us one again. That's how it's supposed to be. Real marriage, you actually get stronger with time, with pressure, with problem, and you become actually one. Same mentality, right? The more we have problem, the more I get to understand you. The more I get to think like you.
Yeah.
The more I get to feel the same feeling that you have, the more we become one. The 15 years of being together, we became more fused. We became one. The more we had problems, the more we had disagreements, the more we had conflict, we turned into something crystal, right? Like a precious stone. We became diamond because of the pressure of the world, because of the problem, because of the culture that had to clash together.
Yeah.
Me and you,
Yep.
right? So that's how it should be. After years, godly marriage actually becomes stronger.
I feel like the key is also fight for it. And also like don't let the reaction of your partner also dictate how you take the situation. I don't know if that makes sense, but like sometimes we give up because we feel like the let's say your husband doesn't care or you feel that way and you don't want to try. Don't let that be. That's what I've learned over the years. Is don't let that be the reason why you don't show up. But even if the person your spouse doesn't show up, you still have to show up because it's kind of a test. He'll then see, she's still showing up. Okay, maybe after all, I'll get that, So like the grass is greener on the other side. Sometimes you just have to make it work with who you have instead of trying to go look elsewhere. Who you've already built with, somebody who already knows you, Think about it, guys. It's worth the fight. I'm telling you.
Yeah, because what happened with us is that it's this over time and under the pressure of the daily life, right? Me and you came to understand each other more and more. We understood each other more. We became to think alike, to act alike, to even feel alike. Sometimes I can sense that she's upset. We don't even say anything. I can sense her mood, right? And that's how it should be. She doesn't even have to tell me, just because we became one. Me and you fused together, we became one. And that should be the purpose, the goal of your marriage. To fuse as one flesh. To have this, when I say one flesh, that means to have the same mentality. There's no more your mentality, there's no more my mentality, there's no more my way of seeing stuff, there's no more your way of seeing stuff. We became one.
We became one. Say cheers to another 15, 45, 55, 60.
And y'all should do the same thing too. Because guess what? Your society depends on you too. You know what I mean by that?
I know what you mean. Okay. Cheers to 15 years.
15 years.